Fandoms Anonymous.
Hey people, welcome to another episode of Fandoms Anonymous. This is Malcolm, your host. We're here today to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. gonna get canceled? I feel like it's going that direction. Now, I'm an avid Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan. I've been a fan since episode 1 and have not missed an episode since it's been on air. I enjoyed season 1, season 2, season 3. I enjoyed season 4. I'm currently still enjoying season 4 for the most part. But on an overall spectrum, I truly feel like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on its way out. And like I said, I'm not being biased. I'm an actual fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And like I said, I've been watching the show since the beginning. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't supposed to happen, but it originally came as a spinoff from the Marvel one-shot with Agent Coulson, and they decided to make a whole show out of it. So Clark Gregg signed on, even after the fact that he had died in the original Avengers movie, and he signed on to come back. They created a storyline around why he was coming back and how he came back, and it piqued everybody's interest. It had everybody gung ho for it, and I know I definitely was. The only thing about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that people had to understand is you have to watch it for what it is. A lot of people went into it thinking, okay, I'm going to see some Avengers, I'm going to see some heroes, I'm going to see some villains, big name villains, but the name of the show is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's the name of the show, and you have to go into it with that mindset. All shows these days, you have to go into it with that mindset. So, season 1 was great. It was an awesome start off. It was slow, but it was still a great start off. We go into season 2 with the Inhuman storyline and the Hydra storyline. We had the cameo by Nick Fury. A lot of great storylines progressed. A lot of great storylines started. We started the whole Daisy Johnson, Sky storyline, and we progressed through that. Then we got further and deeper into the Inhuman plot. We went to the area where the Inhumans were. I forgot the name of it, but we went to the area where the Inhumans were, where they were living and hiding and thriving and learning their powers, and there was a safe haven. But the real story came around, like I said, Sky, and we found out her real name. We found out who her mother was, and her mother eventually died. She was the leader, but she was really she really had an evil plot. But it progressed the storyline of Sky, and then it did kind of get complacent in a sense when they went that route, but everything was okay. So we get into season 3, the whole continuing of the Inhumans, everybody working together, full team, with Bobby and Mac and Hunter and what's the guy with the electricity? I can't even remember his name, but he was the Inhuman that came and joined the team. And then we get into the whole Hive storyline with Grant Ward. I forgot about Grant Ward. Grant Ward apparently came back to life through Hive. We all know Grant Ward was originally killed by Coulson a long ways ago, and that storyline was kind of complacent as well. But it's a great cast overall. That's a great cast of actors who they look like they really have fun together. They look like they enjoy what they're doing, and that's what's most important about being on shows and things of that nature, especially something as big as this. It's always important that when you're on a cast that you are having a good time, that you are having fun. And I believe all of the actors, they enjoy each other. You can tell over the social media, and even when they're out at different functions. And like I said, that's something that's important. So this was the end of season 3. We go into season 4, and this is what everybody was excited about because they really hyped it up. Ghost Rider. We were going to get a different version of Ghost Rider, not our Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. We were going to get the new Ghost Rider in the comics, and everybody was fine with that. Even I was fine with that, and it was amazing. An amazing storyline. It brought a new edge to the show. It brought a new sense of purpose to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Everybody definitely enjoyed this Ghost Rider, and then we even got Johnny Blaze on the episode. So everybody thought this is where it's going to go. This is where the future of this show is going. We're finally going to get some serious characters. We might get some serious heroes. We might be able to get some new developments in the storyline and in the plot. And I think what made it different was people were excited about it. But we end the first half of season 4 and they say Ghost Rider's not coming back. They end the storyline and then they go off into this Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. life model decoy. It's okay to me. It's not something that I'm excited about. I mean, of course, I'm still following the storyline. I understand what's going on. Maybe there's something deeper on the other side, you know, with the whole Darkhold book and things of that nature. But it's the episode that I watched for this past Tuesday, I was not pleased with it at all whatsoever. But now we get the announcement that an Inhumans TV show is coming to ABC. Not the movie, not the Inhumans movie, but the royal family is coming to ABC. So, is this Inhumans TV show going to replace Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Will we get an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 5? Or will the Inhumans take the forefront and leave S.H.I.E.L.D. behind? I feel like that is a high possibility that will happen. Again, like I said, guys, I have enjoyed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do I want to see it go? No. Do I think it should go? Yes. Do I think that she makes some changes before that is even made into a final decision by TV executives and even Marvel itself? I really do. They need to make some changes. And they need to start including it with the movies. They started out doing that, but then they strayed away from it. But again, guys, thanks for watching this video. We are Fandoms Anonymous. We're all over social media. Thanks for